So if you were at the greenhouse this spring and you bought some kale, I talked to you about my favorite way to use kale, which is to flash freeze it to make some smoothies. So I thought I'd show you kind of how I do that. This is the red Russian kale. You can see that purple mid-vein in it. And these are some small leaves, but they can get, I had some, I can show you some of the mid-veins I've already cleared out. See how long they were. They were almost twice as big as this leaf, so they can get quite big. And I had about 3 different kinds of kale that I picked. This one, you can see I already stripped, had a white vein. This was the Bates kale. So I'm rinsing them off with cool water, and you just strip the leaves off of the mid-vein like this, because that mid-vein gets kind of tough. And you just put it on your cutting board. So you rinse them off. I've rinsed a few of the little cabbage ones off of them. And just strip the leaf tissue off. These are the dino kale. See how they're really wrinkly and they have a really white mid-vein. They don't get as wide as the other kales, but you do the same process. Just strip that tissue right off of the vein. You can fold, actually you can fold these in half because they're kind of skinny and it works pretty good. Then you just tear it off of that mid-vein right there. All right, so, and then the mid-veins I'm gonna throw out to the chickens. So once I have a big pile of it all on my cutting board, I'm gonna coarse chop it, and then I am going to put it in the freezer. So I have some, I'll show you, that I already put in the freezer. Let me take it out. And here it is out of the freezer. You can see, kind of crunchy. It's been in there about 15 minutes. And then what I'll do with that is I will put it in quart freezer bags. I kind of crunch it. I might put this in there just for a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit crunchier. I'll squash it down. I'll fill that quart bag. And then this kale, it's a great way to store it when you have so much, because you know we're really getting into the midst of summer season when you're going to have all of your produce coming right in fresh at once, ready to be picked. So I'm going to fill that bag up, and then all fall and winter I can either use it in soups or smoothies. That's how I like to use mine, because that way I don't have to go to the grocery store as much. So I just throw it in my smoothie. And if you like kale, but maybe you just like it fresh and you haven't really used it in a smoothie, oh, it works so great, because when it's frozen like this, it just blends to nothing, exactly like spinach. And it'll keep for a long time in the freezer. Thanks.